What's up, Cal gang, or should I say physics gang? We're here, we're doing some homework together, of course. And the question is, we're driving to Cancun with you and your friends, and the distance is 3,530 kilometers, and you want to know how many pesos is it going to cost per person round trip? So I went ahead and wrote down all the important information on the board, and we're just going to get to it. So I'd like to explain the thought process that you want to go through when you get one of these questions. So you're going to see what you want to start with and what you end up with. So we want to find out how many liters it takes, because you can find out how many pesos it costs per liter. So we want to find how many liters it takes to get us this 3,530 kilometers. Okay, so how are we going to do that? Well, we have conversions to find how many miles per gallon that it takes us. How many miles per gallon is our car rated for? So then if we can find out how many gallons it takes us, then we can find out through a conversion how many liters it takes us, and from there. So I'm just going to go ahead and get started. All right, so first thing we want to do, we have kilometers, but we also have miles per gallon. So first step, let's convert that kilometers to miles. So, all right, let's see, how did I do this? Okay, so I first converted the kilometers to meters. Let's go ahead and do this. So let me set up a little chart here. So we have 3,530 kilometers, and then we're going to multiply that by, let's see, so we have 1,000 meters per 1 kilometer, and then you're going to notice the kilometers are going to cancel, and it'll give us a big number of meters basically. So then we can multiply this amount of meters by the conversion for miles per meter. So we know that there is 1 mile per 1,609 meters. All right, so let's do this calculation. You get 2,193.909 miles. Right? Okay, perfect. That's a 9. Oh wait, these are both 9s. Sorry, my handwriting is awful. Okay, so now that we have the miles, let's find out how many gallons we go. So if we go 2,000 miles or whatever, 2,193.909 miles, and then we multiply it by, so we have 25 miles per gallon. You can write this as, that's going to be the glare, isn't it? Yeah, okay. So this is basically, let me write this as a separate number. 25 miles per 1 gallon. And if we want to cancel out the miles, we're going to need the miles on the bottom. So you can kind of also write this as, you go 1 gallon with 25 miles. So if you go ahead and go over here and multiply it by 1 gallon over 25 miles, the miles are going to cancel out. So you're going to end up dividing this number by 25. And let me see what that number is. It's going to be equal to 87.756 gallons. All right, so now we have gallons. And from gallons, we can kind of just directly convert this to liters. So 1 gallon, or how many gallons is this? So this is, 87.756 gallons times, let's see, liters. So there is 3.785 liters per 1 gallon. Gallons cancel, multiply that by that, and you're going to get 332.158 liters. All right, so perfect, now I have liters. So now that we know that gas is 18 pesos per liter, we can go over here and say, okay, so we want to use 332.158 liters times 18 pesos per liter. Liters cancel, and you get, how many pesos is this? 5,978.84 pesos. So pesos. Okay, so you might be tempted to think that this is your answer. We're not done yet. Okay, so first of all, we have a couple things here. I'm pretty sure the answer wants it in dollars, US dollars, because we're in America, or we're Americans. Second of all, it's round trip, so we're gonna have to multiply this number by 2. And third of all, we have 4 people, and it wants to know how much it costs per person, so we're gonna need to divide that by 4. So let's go ahead and do all this. There's just a lot of steps to this. You just gotta keep doing it one at a time, and think logically about where you're going. Okay, so let's convert it to dollars first. So we have 5978.84 pesos, and then it's $1 for 20 pesos. Pesos cancel. You're dividing this by 20. You get 298.94. Ignore the cut. I misread my own handwriting and got the wrong answer because I misread my own handwriting. Okay, so I'm dumb, but let's do it. Okay, so we're converting this number. This is the amount of dollars for one way per the entire van. And we want to know, because we have 4 people in the van, but we're also going round trip, we want to know how much it's going to cost per person round trip. So to do that, let's do 298.94 multiplied by 2 because it's a round trip. We're going down and back, so it's going to be twice as much. But then we're dividing it by 4 people, and that's going to be $149.97. And make sure that's the right number. That's not the right number. 149.747. Oh my God, guys, it's a rough day. Okay, there you go. That's the actual answer. Okay, I got it right this time, guys. All right, so that's how you solve this kind of problem. Just take it step by step, one at a time, and you'll get the right answer eventually. So yeah, good luck on your homework, and see you guys next time.